I don't remember USPS issuing so many stamps in a row. You know, every day a new stamp coming out, so it's quite exciting. We helped design, with the Postal Service, special Boston World Stamp Show stamp collection keepsake for this special week of all the issuances that are coming out at the Boston World Stamp Show. I'm Andrew Greeley, the production director at Journey Group, and we work with the United States Postal Service on their stamp designs and products.
My name is Lamont Sandridge. I'm a designer at Journey Group. I work closely with Andrew as well on the postal account.
And we have a special keepsake to talk about with all the stamp fans out there. On the cover, we have a beautiful foil stamped and embossed design. Now, all of the stamps are sold separately, so you purchase the book and then collect the stamps afterwards. And we created this keepsake so stamp collectors could learn about each issuance, and then there are these custom sleeves that house the stamps, the panes, and the booklets for all the stamps that are issued during the World Stamp Show. We have the first day of issue for Treasures of the American Revolution, which came out on May 23rd. And this is the Prestige booklet, which has the stamps here and tells the story behind the stamps. And in addition, each spread, there is a pocket. So if you came to the first day of issue ceremony and you got the memento, you could tuck that in here. So it's sort of this all-in-one keepsake for all these commemorative stamps that have come out during the World Stamp Show.
I am told that the demand for today's winner of the Stamp Encore program was overwhelming and clearly a crowd favorite. So before I say a few words about our winner, let's cut to the chase and reveal the people's choice for the Stamp Encore.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
The challenge we had here, creating this book ahead of time with the secret Stamp Encore stamp, and the way we got around that was having this insert with the book after you purchased it, which reveals the Stamp Encore winner, which was Mr. Rogers. So,
And also we also included postal facts. So each spread has a postal fact that talks about either connection to Boston or about information to the actual subject as well. That was big. People.
the scientific name of the buffalo is actually Bison, which we all got quite a
Bison?
Bison is
That's the scientific name?
Yeah. So that's a trivia question for you if it ever comes up on Jeopardy. Yeah. And then Postcrossing. These are really cool because they're triangular, and I think it's super neat that you're able to position them in the corner of your envelope, and it lines up so perfectly in that corner, and they can be mailed to all over the world. And so it was really neat to be here for that first day of issue, hear from the founder of Postcrossing, artist who spoke on stage, and then going to the Postcrossing meetup later in the day where everyone was stamping their postcards, and I think it ended up being the largest Postcrossing gathering. It was so fun to see.
It's quite crazy, right?
Yeah.
Cool thing about the North American soccer stamp is that they talked about using red to blue, that color palette that pulls from the United States flag. Something that was very unique is the fact that it says goal at the bottom. For goal is Antonio Origin on stage.
I heard somebody threw a giant soccer ball into the crowd. What happened there? Did you?
They did. It was a giant soccer ball that was being thrown. No one was hurt. But it was cool to see that throughout, and it kind of really got everyone excited and pumped up for it. But everyone had a great time.
Probably very normal for a stamp show there, right?
Yeah. Might be the first of its kind.
And last but not least here, we thought it'd be really cool to include some extra pages at the back of this book so that collectors could do what they wanted with it. So we showed some examples here of what you could do with this book. So we have all of the stamps that came out this week and all of the cancellations that were offered here in Boston. Make it your own in whatever way you'd like. That's we wanted, a keepsake that housed everything together, but also at the end of the book, you can do your own designs in the back. You can use it however you see fit. That's who we create this for, this special keepsake that you can keep everything together, reminisce about the show if you were here, or if you didn't come, you can learn all about it and what happened here during that week. We also wanted to give a plug for stampsforever.com, which you've probably seen on our shirts. An amazing resource for anyone who's interested in stamps. There are stories behind the stamps.
Every stamp the Post Service has created in the last 250 years, also to the products as well.
Right.
So as the products are being released, you can go on there, it'll take you right to the USPS storefront, and then you can actually order the products right from stampsforever.com.
Oh yeah, you don't need to sell it to me. I visit stampsforever.com frequently because also they have the events calendar on it, right? So when upcoming when upcoming first day ceremonies are. This is a beautiful keepsake. Of course, this is a very special show that we're at. I'm definitely going to get one for myself.
Yes.
And enjoy the rest of the show.
Thanks so much.
As well.
Thank you.
Stand forever.